standing here in front of my epic spinach, I figured, you know what? We might as well do a food forest tour. And I think I have a special guest. Stick with me. Here is my special guest, Marie Currie. So we are going to do a little food forest tour. I might even hand her the camera.
All right, that'd be a good idea.
You can go wherever you like.
All right.
This is my sunflower challenge.
Oh, awesome. Doing better than mine.
Did Nick say it was the most smallest ones?
Yeah, I think it was actually. Or the most. Just like, yeah, even the most.
Yeah.
I think you have the most.
All volunteers.
Awesome. When last year just explode here? Or?
Basically, yeah, I at the end of the year I took all the heads that I had.
Yes.
And then I tied them to like the obelisks.
Yes.
And I had them sitting on,
Birds.
chunks of wood and just let the birds do whatever they wanted to do.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
It worked.
There's a few of them.
You actually have a field of
Yeah.
sunflower. Oh,
Trying.
yeah, they are.
Trying.
You guys been getting a lot of rain, or?
Yeah, consistent. Real consistent. Like every other day type thing.
Yeah, it's unprecedented. Biblical, in fact, for this kind
For
of
this area, it
Yeah.
is. Yeah, I mean, we had more rain in July than I think we had in the last 2 years combined.
Yeah.
I was so concerned about my irrigation out at the farm
Oh,
because
right.
I have to run for water so often.
Okay.
And-
Do you have low spots there, too, which might get a little soggy?
You know what? No, it doesn't seem to, and maybe part of that is the cardboard that's in there absorbing.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It could be because there's
And you've
even
got
with the rain
straw.
that we've had, there's never been standing water in the walkways.
Oh, good. Good.
So, yeah, that is a bit of a positive.
At our community garden, we had standing water in some of the plots.
Oh, did you?
Can you
Wow.
believe it? I've never seen that.
Wow.
Usually we have cracks like that.
Right.
And no cracks this year and standing water. Look at the color. Goodness.
Yeah, the Oric is.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
It is. It's awesome stuff. And I didn't have to plant any because I had volunteers, kind of like with the birds.
I didn't plant a single one of the sunflowers. I didn't plant a single one of the Oric.
Yeah.
Anywhere that you'll see.
It's going to be a beauty, you can tell.
Just wee little fellas, and then of course my family always bitches. Dang, we can't walk up there without stuff. And I'm like, shut up. Shut up.
That's right. Knock it off. Dill. Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I know. Again, that's all volunteer too.
Yeah. Well, we're here. Don't let me forget. I brought you some of my stuff.
Oh.
Might as well leave it at the house here.
Oh, sure, cool. Threw some spuds in right at the end.
Well, they're such beautiful plants.
Look at this.
Especially when they flower.
Sea buckthorn. That's almost triple what it was last year, from what Deb and Roy were telling me.
Mm-hmm.
And the more that I've kind of poked around and played around in there, like that is a prickly, mean son of a gun.
This municipalities are starting to plant them all over the place, hey, and in groups of male-female, so that they get lots of berries because the berries are quite spectacular.
They're fantastic looking. That orange is just crazy
you can
vibrant.
See it from the highway, like for sure.
I'm
It's
contemplating
really
moving just on the other side of the apple tree. Is the female one?
Another one,
Yeah,
that's it.
and then this is the male, I believe.
Awesome.
So I'm thinking of moving those out to the farm.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how big these get?
I've seen them in Fort Saskatchewan.
Okay.
They're huge.
Yeah,
And
I
really,
didn't.
really wide.
Yeah, I didn't realize
Yeah.
the
How big.
magnitude of what I was growing
If they
there.
like where they are, they get very, very big.
Yeah, and you know what? If they like it here, they'll like it out there because it's full sun.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, absolutely.
So, and this area here is as full sun as it gets. I mean, obviously you can see in the morning,
Yes.
the sun comes up way over here.
Yeah.
But this is getting the afternoon,
Yeah.
love. I honestly, I have not, I'm kind of embarrassed, but I have not, I've done so little in here. I weeded, Gail and I came out, and I think we spent like 2 days, and we went through and we weeded everything at the start of the year.
Wow.
I've cut the comfrey one time.
Yeah.
It's needed to have been cut again for forever.
Yeah.
The Ella campaign is coming on nice.
Wow. Yeah.
So I've never harvested this one. I harvested from my community plot from 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I processed the roots.
Oh, nice.
That's sort of a specific bronchial breathing
right.
orientated. You know, and me having asthma and being a dummy and smoking.
Right.
I figured, okay, well,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
something that I would really, really like to grow. It looks like little sunflowers when they open up.
Oh wow.
Oh, this one over here is open. But as you can see, like I haven't done anything. I haven't been out here at all. I haven't tied up my sweet peas. I haven't done anything. I feel bad, but you know,
These are lupins, eh?
it's a forest. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, you betcha. Lupin.
Yeah.
Lupin seeds galore, my
yeah.
friend, if you want or need
My
any.
goodness. I love these. I got some of these seeds here.
I think
This variety here.
all the
I can't remember what they're
obelisks I
called
tried
right now.
to.
Baker Creek, I think I got mine from.
Did you not give me some
I might have.
sweet pea seeds? Because
Might have.
everybody that gave me sweet pea seeds,
Yes.
I grew.
Okay.
So,
Nice. I love this.
Gail is not a huge fan
Of the clover?
of the clover.
I love the clover.
I like it. I do think,
Yeah.
though, that I need to come out and give it a trim.
Mm-hmm.
But all this stuff in here, all of this around the
Yes.
tree,
I love those.
We
all the
purchased-
succulents and
purchased one 10 by 20 tray,
yeah,
and I cut it into 2-inch strips
yeah.
and made like a pinwheel around
Okay,
the tree
right.
when I did the food
And
forest.
look at how it's just flushed out beautiful.
Yeah, this year it's literally like it's full. And then I had onions
Yeah,
kind of planted in here over the years, and
yeah.
you know,
Oh, I
you'd
can
still
see
see
that.
some, yeah.
Absolutely. They volunteer. Fabulous. Oh, and you got your nasturtiums at the
I
India.
Yeah, I tried. I tried to pop in a few things here and there that I had started,
Oh, they'll
but
come back. They'll self-seed. For
this
sure.
a thornless gooseberry.
Thornless.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
right?
Yeah, I really want to get to when we get to BC.
They're starting.
I really want to get some gooseberry bushes.
They will do
'Cause,
so well out there.
Yeah, and I love gooseberries. I really do.
Look at that comfrey.
I
Like
know.
that's one plant, and it
Yeah.
covers from
I love
covers
their
from
little
there to
bell
over
shaped
there.
Flowers too.
Oh, and the bees.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, the bees love the comfrey.
Little rattle.
I don't know what else. I don't think I have a single cherry on this year because this thing needs to be pruned so
what
bad.
kind of cherry is it?
This one is Romeo.
Romeo. I've got the other Saskatchewan one, the Carmen Jewel,
Okay.
and we just planted one at the community garden. Like our garden's not a perennial; it's an annual garden. It
Right.
gets tilled, but off to the side we do have a little perennial fruit section
Oh.
where we can have rhubarb and raspberries and stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, one of our fellow gardeners passed away. She was 83,
Oh, okay.
and she passed away early this year in June. And so I suggested, well, let's get one of these Carmen Jewel cherry trees because they're hardy to zone 0. I mean, you can't kill them.
That's nice.
Yeah, and they have beautiful tart cherries on them, but I mean, not so sour that. So they're just like the Romeo here,
Huh.
and I think PPG has one of these.
I believe
The
she does.
Romeo, yeah. And yeah, the University of Saskatchewan, is it? They
Yes.
developed these.
That's what I read anyway.
And so we planted one out, and we're going to get a little plaque and have a little ceremony here in the next couple
nice.
of weeks for Edith.
Well, that's
She
really
was
kind.
Very, very involved with the garden from year 1. So yeah, we just thought that might be a nice little
How long have
tribute.
you had your plot out there?
I've been there 8 years.
Oh,
So
nice.
The garden's been around for 9 years
Okay.
total.
Hmm.
So.
Absolutely.
Oh, fall down, go boom.
Yep.
Here, it's
I think I had it.
oopsie. I think I just broke. Oh yeah, there was some.
I had it sitting in there. Yeah.
Oh, I see. You probably had it right there.
Yeah.
Right on.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Good strong wind comes, and I haven't, obviously, like I said, I haven't done anything out here, so I haven't really dug it into the ground.
Maybe the orc will hold it up.
Yeah, you never know, huh? Look at the bee balm starting to flower.
Oh, nice. Such pretty colors.
Bergamot.
Yeah, bergamot. I've got some seeds. But I think they just have to stay in the fridge until I can get out to BC. We've got a house showing tomorrow, so
Oh, good luck with that.
you never know.
Good luck with that. Do you know anything about apricots?
I have absolutely no clue about apricots. And
I
I'll
have-
tell you.
I've had a total of 1 off of this in
This-
4 years.
And what kind is it?
Did
Is
he-
it a
did he-
Manchurian or
I do have one of those. I don't know if this is it.
do? Because I
Um,
just did some from seed. You know, when I was doing all that cold stratifying and warm, moist stratifying.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got 3 apricot trees, but I didn't think they were hardy to zone 3. So I was going to take them out. I'm going to double check.
I have 2.
now.
And they're supposed to pollinate each other. I think
Yeah.
it's probably because they were a decent sized tree when I put them in. I've never ever pruned them,
Yeah.
so I haven't given them sort of that new growth to come out with growing points and fruiting. I don't know.
Spurs, yeah.
I'm gonna have to chat with Woody
I think
and
so, yeah.
and Giant Dormouse and see what their opinions are.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I
Sure.
got suckers coming out down here. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know if I can turn those into new trees,
Cuttings or...
but they gotta go because they're taking energy.
Yeah, absolutely. No, and I sort of take it on baby steps, right? Because I just start seeds, and if they live, then I do my research and see what's next.
I'm sorry this is such a mess, my friend.
No, not at all.
But I will show you
I'm no
these.
stranger to dandelions.
Right? I'll show you these lilies. These things are awesome.
Oh, I love them.
Mother-in-law's birthday was just recently, so I cut a
Okay.
bunch of these and a bunch of flowers from.
Nice.
Put some yarrow in there, and I
Yes,
think I
it's
cut a couple of Ella
beautiful.
campaign flowers. And
Yeah. I always thought yarrow was a yellow flower for some reason.
no,
Why
in
did
fact
I
I don't
think that?
think I've seen a yellow yarrow. I would love a yellow yarrow.
And I only say that because I may have mistaken some of these million leaf plants for something else. Well, just out at Long Lake and stuff like that.
Okay.
They're growing on the side of the road.
Oh, yeah.
In August especially. Yeah. So and they all have the yellow flowers, and then they have the white ones too. Hey.
I have white, pink, and red.
Oh yeah.
And then there's like some weird hybrids between
Yeah, I
them
mean,
where they're just totally different tones than the
Made a
others.
Mistake there, and that's the lettuce.
This was all every year it just. And then last year I let everything go to seed, and
Yes.
then I walked around and I shook them and I
Scattered.
pulled them apart with my
Nice.
fingers. Well, whatever. I mean,
This is a really healthy orchid plant. It likes it here.
well, the stalk on them, dear,
Yeah.
and how deep the root goes. Like if you want a plant to bust up some ground over
Yeah.
a couple of years, some like clay ground.
Yeah.
What a great plant.
It is, and it's just so sturdy. Yeah, I just love it.
Well, this is a wind tunnel. Okay, so northwest is here.
Yeah. Okay.
That's our main wind direction.
Same. Yeah.
It comes absolutely screaming through here. And these things never, ever, ever lie down.
That's awesome. Well, they're so elastic.
If I don't get a shot of this, I won't. We've been
yeah, of
looking at
course.
these and just marveling at them, and I haven't taken my camera out and taken a picture
Yeah.
or anything. I have done nothing out there.
Awesome.
I'll do an embarrassing tour out there at some point in time. But yeah, at the end of the year here, I definitely need to go through and get.
A birch tree or something. Aspen.
I think it's an aspen. I think
Aspen,
it's
yes.
a runner. I've got a couple in the garden bed back
Yeah.
there that I have to dig out. And
I took one out. I bought 2. And they're small, so of course they plant them way too close.
Right.
Together, and now 4 years on, I'm regretting it. So I took one out, and that was I don't know if you remember the Rocky and Bullwinkle show.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, that, yeah. Boris and Natasha.
Boris and Natasha.
Yeah, well, that was
Moose
my,
and
my
squirrel.
aspen trees.
Moose and squirrel. That's fantastic.
So
Do you
Boris had to go, I'm afraid. And now he's shooting suckers up everywhere.
Oh, okay.
In revenge, right?
Elderberry?
Elderberry.
Elderberry.
Oh, so nice. I'm looking for
3.
European elderberry. We have a Sambuca cadensis, which is the Canadian elderberry.
Okay.
And it grows all over BC. Like, I can go pick elderberries
Oh,
and
my.
flowers anywhere. But
Oh,
I wouldn't
my.
mind trying the European one, too, and training it into a tree. But, yeah, out in BC, like, we can gather the flowers, and here you go. Like, so beautiful. This will get quite large, this one.
Yeah, I've heard they get 6 by 6.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I've got 2 more up
You
front
can make
there. Which
elderflower wine and champagne and elderflower cordial and all sorts
yeah,
of
tons
good
of stuff,
things.
right?
Yeah.
It's supposedly a great medicinal.
Well, yeah, and the berries make really, really nice jellies too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. And again, like 6 by 6. So if I have to dig this up and replant it,
Yes.
then so be it.
Yes.
Right?
I
But at
know,
least it
eh?
got going for a couple,
Hi,
3
Gail.
years.
How you doing? These sweet peas are so gorgeous. I didn't plant any, so I will.
I tried.
Next year.
They're so
They're
flippin' slow.
beautiful. They are.
Yeah,
and
they're
I
crazy.
always have to start them indoors, so. And I love your cold things.
Yeah, they work like a flipping charm.
Oh,
I'll tell
yeah.
you. And obviously, I haven't done anything. Like whatever was in there, we ate a ton of it
Right.
earlier in the year.
Good.
Whatever, let it go to seed, and I've been out at the farm.
Yeah.
So, hey, speaking of the farm,
Been kind of busy there.
a little bit. Markets and harvests and doing everything by
The
hand,
learning
and
curve.
not having any of the right tools
Yeah.
or washing station or
That's right.
cold food storage. Yeah, it's been lovely.
I brought some scissors. If you need to-
All right, so this will probably wrap up the ramble. I'll heavily edit this, but just a little front yard food forest walkthrough. It's a jungle. Marie's here. We're gonna head out to the farm and see what's kicking out there. So if you stuck around, thanks so much. Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Subscribe if you want. It's free, and go ahead and share it on media if you like. We'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.